طب عن جد كيف بدك تبلش? It's the second episode, so people are like, they're gearing up for this, So they're they're not gearing up for this. They're like,
People at home are anxiously waiting for what they don't know is coming.
Exactly. Anyway, I've been recording for the past 20 seconds. So welcome.
Okay, nice.
Welcome back to the second. I think this is perfect. Welcome back to the second episode, where two adults just try to make sense out of adult life.
The world.
adult life. شو اسمه الاكونت؟
Kabas.
شو اسمه الاكونت اللي قلت لي I should check it out?
Write the news. Rocka News. It's
Rocka
amazing.
News.
We're actually gonna discuss a few topics they talked about this week. Did you know?
Wait. 4 need-to-know stories and a deep dive. Every day, non-partisan and entertaining since 121. شو يعني non-partisan? Non-French? In English يعني?
It's not non-partisan. It's not affiliated. That would be non-Parisien. But
dude,
I don't think that word exists.
Have you came across those accounts that says like Russian media? Instagram believes that this is Russian media.
Yeah, and I think Twitter actually is gonna ban all these private independent news outlets.
Maybe
censorship.
Maybe we should launch our own media news agency. Call it Kabas News.
How about we record our third episode and then we aim for other projects?
This is our second. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, let's do at least 3.
Maximum 3. Let's shoot for 3 ومنشوف إذا من
at least.
Nice. طيب cool. شو فوت فيه يلا كبسني.
So Kabas topics of the day. There's this guy called Kevin Strickland in Missouri who was arrested since 1978 for a murder he did not commit. He was released a few days ago, and apparently the state doesn't owe him shit.
Wait, so he's been in jail since
for 43 years? Yes.
Dude, this is like the Shawshank Redemption, where you know,
man.
Like you
he
know,
was
like
in jail when he was 19. Haram.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Bro, this guy knows nothing from like actual life.
Yeah.
Like imagine he goes in the subway and he sees a kid flossing.
Like, what is this? Strings in mouth?
No, bro. No, you fucking boomer. I meant floss the dance. This one, like the dance, you know?
Oh. Oh my god.
Not actual flossing. What the fuck?
Yeah, I knew that. Moving on. So apparently there's a federal law that says if you've been wrongfully incarcerated, the state owes you $50,000 per year of incarceration. But that only applies when there's DNA evidence. This guy he became innocent because a witness decided that she was lying, that she was she was being pressured by the police.
Oh my god.
So after 47 years, the state owes him around $2 million, but they didn't pay him shit.
It's not funny. What do you mean?
I mean, it's funny when you discuss like whenever
my god, that's horrible.
Whenever I discuss the American judicial system,
bro, it's a shit show.
Like, yeah, nothing can surprise me anymore.
It's a shit show, I swear to God.
However, there is some good news to this story. His lawyers
he killed himself.
No. His lawyers launched a GoFundMe page.
Nice, that's actually cool.
They were aiming for $7,500 or around $175 for each year when he was convicted, and they raised $1.7 million.
Nice. My guy's living right now.
Yeah. They asked him what he wanted to do with the money.
Chick-fil-A.
Like, he was gonna get a house, some dogs,
and Chick-fil-A for a year. You know what we should do? We should wait. What? How is that racist? Wait, I'm googling Florida man. You know how you can like Google Florida man on any specific date and you get a crazy story?
Oh my god, that's like That's like a favorite hobby.
Florida man today. Or should I
Let's
say
compare IP addresses.
drunken Florida man with real gun shoots child playing with Nerf gun. What? What? Suspect
Nice.
accused of taking shots of whiskey before the shooting.
That's and that's the first. Florida man breaks into a neighbor's home to pet their cat.
Amazing. Wholesome.
Would do, by the way. I am
Florida,
Florida man.
Florida man accused of handing out marijuana to passers-by because it was Christmas. Like, بصراحة
Florida man is
mega Chad
uh,
moment. Did you see
Florida
the
man drops stolen TV from getaway scooter.
these are all on the second. These are all just today. Like they happened today, like the 2nd of December. So if you're ever bored at
Uh,
home, try the Florida man moment. Dude, the
with a
entire
random date.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Did you see that Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or?
I heard about it. There was some people like who got pissed, saying like some other guy deserved it.
You know
But
how
like,
I found out? I saw the
no.
I saw the Pepsi commercial, and dude, these things they have to stop. Like, it literally showed Lionel Messi looking back at the Eiffel Tower, then looking back at the camera, and then he drops the Pepsi can and start like shooting and just like bouncing it on his foot. And I was like, at no given moment, I'm going to look back at the Eiffel Tower and be like, I'm gonna bounce Pepsi can on my foot now. Amazing. You know why? Because
And
I won the Ballon d'Or.
like the guy is a fucking legend. Not gonna lie.
He
Back when I
is,
used to
he
watch
is, but
football,
like, what the fuck? I mean,
but I mean,
aren't you
isn't he
sick?
like 40 now?
Aren't you sick of seeing all these like commercials of like football players or like Cristiano Ronaldo rubbing Head and Shoulders in his hair?
I
Like
think that's
most
clear shampoo.
most of them are fucking bald. Like, how are you promoting shampoo?
And I mean, Cristiano's hair is not that, it's not that special. It's short and he uses gel, I guess, pomade.
Have you seen those memes where Cristiano Ronaldo before the fame, before he got famous, and he honestly
Yeah,
looked like he does like mud baths. Is not what's the
bro,
plural of
كان جاي من
bath?
البسطة. Bath.
كان جاي من الباستا. What's the plural of bath?
Baths.
Baths. I was also reading statistics have shown that one baby in the UK have been named Thanos this year.
Man, the UK people are just a breed on their own. Nielon, and that
What would compel you to name your kid Thanos, bro?
I don't know, maybe you want the world to end, Oshihek?
What if the baby snaps his fingers by mistake?
I think developmentally they can only do it at around 6 or 7 years old. Maybe Thanos can live.
Baby Thanos can live. صراحة. I still don't understand how can you have like a normal 9 to 5 shift and then be okay, well I have a 9 to 5 shift بس بالعكس today.
Trust me, nobody likes it. I mean, if I'm always on night shift duty, then that would be nice because you'd have a routine set up.
Isn't
But
it
like when they flip the shifts around, when you have a night shift like for 3 days and then like you get one day off and then you have to do day shifts again, that is when it gets ugly.
yeah. Isn't it
It's very
illegal?
ugly.
Isn't it like illegal to have like a night shift backed by a day shift because basically you won't sleep?
Well, they won't be back to back because that would just mean I'm working 24 hours straight. But there is something called sleeping off. So they give you one day off to literally just sleep in it. And it does count as one of your days off.
Can we include
you-
that in like corporate jobs? Sleeping off days?
Well, you don't work night shifts.
I'm pretty sure that's called a Sunday, Khalil.
But no, like all you can do is sleep on that day because when you leave work and you get home at like 8:30 and you sleep, you have to wake up at around 4, but then you have to sleep again at around 11 midnight
I'm so lost. This is
because
too much
you have to
math.
wake up at 6. Yeah.
It's too much math, bro. You lost me at sleep.
So I lost you at like the second word of this topic. Hello.
Did you see the photo I sent to the group the other day about like my balcony filled with snow?
Yes,
I woke
snow,
up
Khalil.
today.
It
I woke up
snows
to
in Denmark.
dude. I woke up like a fucking kid today. I woke up like, what do you mean, dude? It was so the thickness of the snow on the table and the balcony. I was like, oh my god, like snow. It's snowing. It has been snowing. And my wife looks at me. She was like, yes, it has been
Yeah.
snowing all night. We knew this was going to happen. It was on the news. It was on the forecast. It's -6 outside. This is winter in Denmark, and I'm like,
Yes, it
but it's
snows in Denmark.
and I'm like, but it's literally there. It's on our balcony. I was such a kid. I swear to God, it looks like cocaine. Looks like someone dumped a pile of cocaine on our balcony and be like, okay, I'll pick it up later.
Okay. He
I'm in
dropped
love.
cocaine on all of Copenhagen.
I'm in love with the cow cow.
I think it's called snow, Khalil. You just have to get used to it.
2 hours later, I'm
It's
like,
like
I'm snorting the snow. uh, let's move on from snorting snow, please.
please don't try that at home, by the way.
No, do you want to tell
Really.
the audience about your exotic trip to Bangladesh? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw it on your stories, but they had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, so I went to Bangladesh for 24 hours.
Dude, that was so sick though.
Never thought I would.
That was like a Mission Impossible double O Mabsout kind of adventure.
Honestly, it felt like it, like with all the procedures and like paradropping a patient back to his homeland. We didn't paradrop it. We just flew
Paradropping.
normally. But like, yeah, it's the whole thing. I did not expect to ever in my life be like, hey, yo, Khalil, let's go to Bangladesh.
Yeah,
Dhaka
that's
is
what
the shit.
dude, you told me, you called me up and be like, you texted on the group and be like, guys, so I'm going to Bangladesh, and like everyone ignored it, remember? Because when you actually, because I was like, okay, this guy's fucking with us, he's just bored. And I call you and be like, I mean, you're joking, right? And you were like, no, I'm not, I'm actually going. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, lol, why? Like, and then, but why did you go?
So at this hospital I'm working at, there's this Bengali patient that got hit by a truck. I'm sorry, he got hit by a
It's not
truck.
funny. It's not funny. It's just funny because of sometimes we laugh at bad luck.
Yeah, I mean, Haram, the guy literally
On
had
her
just arrived to Riyadh.
first
He
day.
had no one on his first day. He was being picked up by from the airport and then taken to his house. And on the way to his house, a truck just ran into their car, killed the driver, and he got
Damn, that's actually sad.
pretty like he had like a million operations done. They did around 6 to 8 surgeries, I guess. They opened up his skull. They
Okay,
prepared
a lot of procedures. ما بدي
a
اتخيل
lot.
الدم. Please.
I mean, it's a hospital setting. You don't expect blood.
Okay, fine. Continue.
So anyway, this patient has been at the hospital for almost 2.5 years. But then the guy wasn't going, and I mean, he didn't have any family. His family thought he was dead back in Bangladesh, so they decided to bring him home. And they asked who would be willing to go to Bangladesh with him, and I'd be like, "Hello."
Oh my god.
I just like my train of thought was I'm never gonna call up the boys and be like, "Yo, guys, we have to go to Bangladesh."
It's never gonna happen. I mean,
It's never gonna happen.
I mean, maybe, but like, I don't
No,
know.
no. It's never gonna like
It's never
even
gonna.
if you suggest it. Now that I've been there, I'm gonna be like, no.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good things to see in Bangladesh, but I'm pretty sure it's also like very crowded and very like humid and stuff. I don't know. I mean,
It is extremely crowded. It is extremely humid. Mosquitoes and like dragonflies were literally everywhere.
Class A
I
citizens.
used the I used the bug repellent, and it wasn't enough. It's a very nice experience, but I don't think I would have
But wait,
stayed
how
more
how
than
did
24
how
hours.
did like how did the wife like take it? How did the wife receive like no, your husband is not dead. He's here. Hello, how are you?
Oh my God, she was in shock. Like we arrived to the airport, there was so many procedures. Like, who am I? Why am I taking this patient? Like, I'm like, hello, I am nurse. when we wanted to meet his family, his wife just didn't say a single word. She just stared at him. She was in complete shock.
Oh my
His
god.
his brothers just immediately started crying. There were around 40 people from his village that didn't believe that he was alive, and they came to
Dude.
the ambulance and they started taking selfies with him.
He's the boy who
And
lived.
yes, I was being overrun by like small Bengali people.
Oh my
But
god. That's so bad.
I mean, I'm huge compared
You're not
to their
huge.
demographic.
We're the
I'm
same height.
huge. No, 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 no.
We're the same height.
I'm huge compared to their demographic. I don't care about you, Khalil.
Okay,
And
fine,
no, we're
fine.
not the same height. I'm taller.
Oh my
But
god.
but yeah, I was about to be overrun. Like they were literally climbing on the ambulance, like left and right. They wanted to take a picture with the guy, and
Yeah, you
so I
can't climb
delivered.
on an ambulance. What the fuck?
Yeah, and then it was party time.
Party time for 24 hours.
Party time in Bangladesh. I went to the hotel, the Radisson Blue. Holy shit, very fancy.
Bougie, look at your bougie. This is the second time we're talking about your bougie ass on this podcast, you know?
Yeah,
First the
bougie
iPhone.
motherfucker.
First the iPhone. Now we're talking about Redison Blue. Look at you, boy. Look at you go.
Yes, yeah, you know, it's just the way I
Skip
roll,
it
man.
Hey, people listening are gonna be like, "What is this nurse and how much does he get paid?" Like,
Still didn't get paid for that trip, by the way, but that's another
la,
story.
you haven't? You mentioned like
No,
some
I still haven't.
perks, like you got like a little bonus here and there. I saw the flowers. That was
Haven't
cute.
paid.
That was super sweet. I saw the
Yeah,
flowers.
Look, they really appreciated the fact that I volunteered to go.
I mean, not anyone would go to Bangladesh to literally like secret mission delivery express
I understand why.
FedEx patients.
I get. Excuse me, I ordered one patient. And then I went out. They drive on the left side of the road, just like the Brits do. The UK people are really getting it on this podcast, aren't
They're really getting roasted. Yeah.
And it's like the highway is just crazy. There are cars, there are double-decker buses, there are tuk-tuks, there are I don't know, like bikes with a small carriage for two people at the back, and then there are motorcycles, and then all of these people, all these different kinds of vehicles have to be on the same highway and somehow make it to their own destination.
Damn, that sounds like absolute chaos.
Yeah, the people are all over the place. It's nice to see the difference in the culture, but yeah, that's just way too many people crammed up in one place. I understand that
صراحة.
Bangladesh is not like this in most in the other cities, but like this, the capital Dhaka, it was extremely
I think you went like to prime time, traffic congestion, population, pollution, everything all at once.
It was 1 p.m. Like, I don't know. So I went to see Lalbagh Fort, which was the prime destination in Dhaka, I guess, for tourists.
Inside prime destination.
Hey, Kabas. Bougie people go to the best places.
Bougie people don't go to Bangladesh, let's be very clear. Adventurous people go to Bangladesh.
So yeah, apparently I did not notice that my flight was at 1 a.m. So I took a very fancy dinner at the hotel, steak.
Oh, you're cheating yourself.
With like ice cream. Yeah, bougie life. And then I find out like as I'm finishing my dessert, like my flight is in 45 minutes.
Wow.
I went shopping. It was an experience. Like the people shopping there, like he would tell you, you'd look at a shirt. He would tell you 1,000. What's their currency? I'm not sure. I need my wallet. I still have some.
Come on, does it?
So like 1,000 Bangladesh money. No, wait, Bangladesh bank. Okay, there's no English written on these.
1,000 Bangladesh banks. Anyway,
so the guy would be like 1,000 Bangladesh currency, and I'd be like, no, 200. He'd be like, no, 400. I'd be like 200. He's like, okay, take 3 for 500. I'm like, okay, that's less than 200. But sure.
Taka. It's called taka.
Taka? Okay.
Taka. Bangladeshi
Thank you,
taka.
Khalid. So while I was running to the airport, I had a vacuum machine, like a suctioning machine, with me. I took it with me on the plane,
It's a medical
and
requirement, just so people won't think that you you carry it with
yeah,
you like a
I
vacuum
don't
machine
carry this.
everywhere.
Yeah, so I had that
This
with me
hotel
on the
room is pretty
plane.
dirty. I'm gonna do something about it.
So I had that with me as I carry on, and I had my luggage, and I ran to the airport, and I was like, "Hello, I am doctor. I need to go do surgery in Saudi Arabia right now." They just called.
La, did it work?
It worked. I had 3 security chaperones come
Oh
with me.
my god! Oh my god! You're
It was
really
it
giving
was
yourself
so
the bougie
close.
role on this podcast,
It
bro.
was so close. It was so close. And I took my ID and everything, and I'm like, I slapped the suction machine on the counter. I'm like, look, they need equipment back in Saudi Arabia. I need to go
Oh,
there now.
oh my god! What a
And like
مسرحية, bro.
and like this machine, like on my floor alone, we have 4 or 5 machines.
Yeah, you're not a doctor. It was not an emergency. There was no surgery, but it worked.
It worked. I mean, I would have missed my flight. And, staying in Dhaka for more than 24 hours, I don't know if I was able to pull it off, especially that I had a shift the next day. So it was going to
Yeah.
be a lot of trouble.
طب هلا, would you ever go back? Would you ever do it again? Go back to Bangladesh?
On a mission, yeah.
مش on a mission, like,
On,
if the boys, would you suggest it for
tourism?
the boys?
No,
No? I would say
I
no,
don't think.
solely because there's so many other countries that, take priority on my bucket list.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go to Southeast Asia and like Southern Asia,
I would like to see other
there
shit,
are a
like
lot of other countries that are, I'm not gonna say better, but that have nicer things to see.
less of a hazard.
Yeah, I mean, the people were super nice, but when it became dark, I was genuinely scared because the traffic, the honking of the horns on the streets, it's
Yeah,
very
I get it.
overwhelming.
I honestly get it. When it hit me, it hit me after like a couple of days here in Copenhagen. I looked at my wife and I was like, I haven't heard a single car honk since I got here. Until this day, I've been here for what, like 3-4 months. I haven't heard like a I maybe heard once, and it was like a cops, like a police car horn, but that was it. People, like, yeah, it's super 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 calm. It's such a quiet city. So and coming from Beirut, you honestly like tell the difference between like to like nothing. So I do understand the
True.
congestion.
I lived in Beirut my whole life, but still the traffic in Dhaka was unbearable. And the guy, like when I took the cab back to the hotel, it was an open freeway, but the guy was still honking on the freeway when there were absolutely no cars around. And I wanted to ask, like, why are you doing this?
It's a wedding.
Like-
La, 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 la.
Yeah, but the guy didn't know English very well, so I'm like, "Khalas, I'll just accept this as the normal."
Same. Speaking of modes of transportations, I'm officially a biker now. I bike everywhere in the city.
I'm so proud.
I'm one of those people now who like, I biked 18 kilometers today. What about you, John? Or
I moved from the couch to the bed today.
yeah, it's pretty intense because I've never thought I'd be one of those people. I'd like started taking screenshots of like the Google Maps track and shit like that, but I haven't posted any of them yet because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna be that guy. I still have my burgers. I still look like a round bubble. But yeah,
No, but you have lost a lot of weight, and I
Dude,
am
it's
very
insane.
proud. Like for a guy that used to complain getting down the stairs just so I can pick you up to go anywhere.
Hey, listen, a little bit of context. I lived on the 9th floor. So every
I don't
single
care.
time I had to leave the house, it was 9 flights of stairs. And my building, it's like Roman steps, So
It's your house. You should get used to it by now.
you don't get used to 9 flight of stairs. What's wrong with you? Like, it's up and down. That's 18 steps.
When you climb them every day, like 5 or 6 times, you have to stop complaining at some point.
Dude,
Every single time I come to pick you up, it's like, no, bro. ما راح انزل 9 طوابق. I'm like, fuck you, Khalil. Get down here right now.
Someday you will get it. I mean, people, you have come to my house and you have complained before, but I think you
Yeah,
did it
because I
once or
don't live
twice.
there.
Oh wow, wow, damn.
uh,
Yeah, I have a funny story about how I almost destroyed this pretty looking face.
on
So
your stairs.
no, while biking. So basically, you know how like so in Copenhagen there's traffic lights for bikes, and you have a bike lane. So red, orange, green, and
Oof.
on some intersections they have like a bar next to the bike lane, so you could put your hand in and rest, while the traffic
Yeah.
light turns green. So we get to this intersection, and in my head, for some reason, I was so convinced that this bar exists on every single intersection, and I didn't notice that it was on selected intersections. So I stretched my hand on this red light, and I was at the mind you, I was at the head of the line. I was at the top of the line, and I
Oh
stretched
my
my
god.
hand and I just perpendicularly face palm like the concrete. And if you're behind me, like bikers were behind me waiting for the green light. If you're
Front
behind
row
me,
seats.
all you saw was like this guy just like boom. Yeah, I had a good laugh. People were like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I was like, "What the fuck? Don't touch me right now." I tried to walk it off like nothing happened. Like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine." I tried biking. I
Like,
couldn't.
don't fight,
I said
I
I could.
swear.
I couldn't bike because I had blood on my hands. I was like, "No, I'm fine." What do you mean? I'm a strong, independent Scandinavian man. Yeah. Did you get the Spotify yearly wrap up that everyone's convulsively sharing? Convulsively, is that a word?
Possibly.
Compulsively. What did I say?
Is that what you're
What did I
trying
say?
to
Convulsively.
convulsively? People don't have seizures whenever they post stories, Khalil.
Uh,
um, well,
Compulsively
I
sharing.
I used to be an Anghami user earlier this year, but when I moved, I upgraded to Spotify, Fuji Life.
Bougie life.
But I had a few problems with my account, and I was actually like testing like what's the difference between the premium version on another account and whatnot. So they did not do a wrap up for me this year.
Next year.
However, I don't know how people like to share their music. I think it's very personal. Like
I
if I
think,
do, if
dude, I think it's just you because your taste
I
in
think it's
music
just
is pretty,
me.
it's pretty niche. Like you have like Evanescence and Mariah Carey, and that's it.
I
And
mean,
you'd be like
there,
50,000
there's
hours.
there's Charlotte Cardin.
You're in the top 0.3%.
It is very niche, I'm not gonna lie, but I still think that music is very private and should be kept on your phone best. I mean, my relationship with music is very runs very deep.
It's very shower mode.
Yes, so my genre is shower karaoke.
uh,
Driving alone, screaming karaoke.
I sent my own Spotify wrap up on the group, and and our friend Omar, he commented on the fifth genre. They put your top genres. The fifth genre is trap soul, and he was
Crap.
like, "What the fuck is trap soul? Spotify really be making up music genres? This sounds like it sounds like a D&D spell. Trap soul."
Trap soul, 5 mana.
Yeah. You know what I think is a funny story? How you got a 1 year subscription for Spotify?
It is so crazy. I still can't believe this. So
It was
it
my
was Khalil's birthday.
5th of November last month, and he was like, "I dude, I got you. Do you have Spotify Premium?" And I was like, "No, not yet." And he was like, "Okay, here's the code. Enjoy." As if being so smooth and be like, "Okay, okay, ah, la, 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 la." And
I didn't even say what the code was. I'm like, I sent the code and I was like, "Happy birthday." So fucking sure that this
and
is
I was
gonna
like,
work.
did he actually? I mean, I wasn't even sure that it works, so I just go on the website and I was like, I put in the code and I was like, wait, it said the wrong country. Just Mabsout lost it on. He was like, what? I paid for that shit. I just started losing it.
Yeah, and then we went like on a spiral trying to see why the fuck the codes not work,
Yeah, it's
and
location locked
apparently
apparently.
it's location locked because Spotify charges different rates on
Yeah,
different
and
countries.
Spotify Denmark is the most expensive Spotify on planet
Akid,
Earth. Like,
Akid, why not? Because why the fuck not?
dude, on planet Earth, like, there's no country that's more expensive than Spotify. That it's like $15 per month.
Bro,
What? How can
I
you
paid less
justify
than fifty
$15
dollars.
per month? I don't get it. You
I
know?
paid less than $50 for a yearly subscription. But
You
sure,
know?
enjoy Copenhagen, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you can even justify. I mean, and like the ads are just like, Lionel Messi holding Pepsi cans. So.
I
uh,
hate the Spotify ad lady.
yeah.
it's like nails on a chalkboard. It's like knives on a plate. Whenever she comes up, it's like, oh my god, turn this on. It's not worth it. Like the absolute spot on algorithm is not worth the ad every 5 songs or so.
It's perfect. And then Denmark because she speaks Danish. And I have no idea what she's
Okay.
saying. And I was like,
Okay.
your ads are not working on me. I have no idea what you're saying. But I have to listen to you for 15 seconds.
I
So
mean,
every single time she's like,
it's
hear me out, hear me out, hear
Spotify.
me out.
Wallah, it's Spotify. They should come up with better ads. Because if you know what an 8-track tape is, I mean, it's not just like, no, bitch, I don't know what an 8-track tape is. I don't want to find out. Play my next song. Khalas, stop
Yeah.
talking.
Adele came out of them. Adele was like, when I dropped my album, she like literally, I think she tweeted at Spotify to like play her songs in like in order and not on shuffle. And Spotify was like, oh yeah, sure. I mean, we had that planned all along. Bitch, kol khara. You always play on shuffle. Now you want to like, okay, we're gonna play it in order now, just
I
because.
never knew why this was a thing. If you want to listen to an album, you should listen to it from track 1 to track
Yeah,
12, whatever.
I
Because
know.
it is a journey, and I really whenever I listen to music, I mostly listen to albums. I rarely listen to playlists because it's it's a ride. Wallah, it's such an experience to go song by song over whatever the artist wants you to feel, and that's the way it should have been a long time ago.
It
And
was.
Adele's album, I don't know if you heard it, but Adele's album is a very nice trip.
Oh,
Uh,
that's very wholesome.
yeah, it is, wallah.
So you're talking about music
And
theory. I think that's a perfect note to end on. Get it? Perfect note to end on. Ah!
and
Uh,
that's why we have 3 listeners.
hey, 4. My mom listens to this. uh,
uh,
thanks for well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you on the next episode of Kabas. Kabas.
thank you, thank you. Be prepared to take up so every once in a while.
Stop saying that. It's not catchy.
Okay, I'm sorry. So kabas, kabas every once in a while, yes?
God. Fine, sure. Drop us a comment, tweet at us, or anything, whatever. Just let us
What do
know.
you think of the Spotify geolocation locking, whatever
How
mechanism
much
it is?
is Spotify in your country? How much do you pay for Spotify?
Do you think that guy who was incarcerated wrong was wrongly incarcerated?
Let's just go back on everything we mentioned during this. Link us your Florida man stories.
شو بعد حكينا؟
يلا باي، خلاص
خلاص
يلا باي.
باي.